Okay. Oh my goodness. That took forever. Hello. I've been trying to get this thing together. I am sorry that I am a little bit late, but let's jump right into it. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is I'm going to help you guys prepare for your upcoming cruise, stuff like that. Let you know what you can and cannot take. Well, what you can take. We're going to do it like that. And later on, I would do, like a checklist. If you want a checklist, just let me know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, drop comments, let me know what you do and do not want, stuff like that. Okay, so let's jump right into it because I am a few minutes late. All right, so the first thing that you're going to need going on this here cruise, bam, you need a passport, okay? Well, you don't need a passport, but if you have your passport, take it, So you will need your driver's license. If opposed to this, you need your driver license. For kids, if they don't have a passport, or if you don't, your other form of ID will be your birth certificate. So if you have your birth certificate, it does not have to be an original copy. It can just be a copy or whatnot, but make sure you have it. We're going through your documents because this is what you're going to need to have in order to get on these boats. Okay? So we got that out the way. Oh, and if you're recently married or had anything to change, name changes, this, that, and the other, bring your documents. They're going to want to see them, all right? Okay, so we got this, your license, birth certificate, passport, whatever. These ain't real documents. This just some paper. But we're going to pretend that this is the document, like the boarding pass, and you can print out your luggage tags also. Your luggage tags they would give you and they would tell you, it'll be instructed on there, like what to put them on, how to put them to your luggage, stuff like that. So, and you print out however many you need, however many suitcases or bags, whatever. Even if you want to put one on your purse, hey, you just put it on there. It got your name on it, stuff like that. So this is your document, your boarding pass, okay? You're going to need this. This is what you're going to need in order to get on the ship. If you get there and it's like, oh man, I left my boarding pass at home. Guess what? You're going to have to go back home with it. They don't care about, hey, you got my ID. You know this me. You know this. They don't care about all that. You're going to have your documents, okay? I have a friend who had a family member to get turned around, and I never experienced nothing like that before, but got turned around and couldn't go on her cruise. Lord have mercy. I felt so sad for her. Anyway, don't let that be you, okay? We're not doing that. We're definitely not doing that. So you got that, your little stuff to get on the boat. Oh, I'm so excited. And if you go through, so I will be letting you know, with airport and the boat, because some things that will fly with the boat won't fly with TSA. You know what I'm saying? So you can get some of these little travel, little travel bottles or whatnot. And I have this bag that I got a long time ago. I got it from Walmart. I tried to go and find another one so that I could do the video so I could show you guys. But it's TSA approved, and you can take this. And so what I have in here, okay, so you have your little travel stuff or whatever, but these some little gas pills or whatnot, and I have some lactate pills somewhere, but anyway, because they have a lot of dairy on that boat, you know what I'm saying? So if you have a problem with dairy or whatever, just take you some, pop 3 of them. It's gonna tell you to take 3 while you're eating it. It will change your life, okay? I'm just saying. But consult with your physician though, because I'm not it. But I'm just letting you know that that's what I'm taking, okay? So you have your little, with this bag, or whichever bag you have, these here, you can fill up, like put your lotion in them. Put your lotion. This right here, this ain't gonna get on no airplane, okay? Soon as they see this on that little screen where they have your stuff on the conveyor, TSA gonna take it and they gonna take it home to their family. So don't take nothing this big, okay? But if you want to fill your lotion in one of these bottles, you can fill this bottle up with this lotion and you will be able to have your lotion on the ship. Lotion, shampoo, body wash, stuff like that. Things that you have big at home and you can't take, you can put them in these little bottles and you'll get it on there. But the reason I say about the clear bag, once I fill these bottles up, and anything that's like liquid, like the shampoo or body wash, stuff like that, if it's liquid, I make sure it is in this clear visible bag. Got a little mouthwash and stuff, clear visible bag. I make sure I put it inside this bag. Everything is in this bag so that way, once it pings on their screen, it'll all be together. Okay, this is what it was. So you can see that this is just for the plane. Okay, I take flushable wipes. You can get some little flushable wipes at Walmart. They got them for $1 in the travel section. Okay, these will show up liquid if you're at the airport, okay? So that goes inside of your bag also, okay? That goes in this bag, your clear bag. Wrinkle release. Downy wrinkle releaser. Baby. This the business, okay? You can get this and you won't even have to iron your doggone clothes. You get this, and I don't know if you're a sweet person or not, but like we get the sweet when we go, and so we have, they do our laundry. So we have a little small laundry bag that we take. They would do our laundry for free. That's with the sweet guests. I don't know about nobody else, but I know we get it. But if you have some stuff and you were like, doggone it, my clothes wrinkled or whatever, you have that wrinkle releaser and you spray that stuff on and lay them out flat, bam, you is looking crisp, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, little lotion and stuff. That's for your little travel bag also. Your soap, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, all that stuff. You're gonna need that. Okay. Now, poopy spray. Okay. We all go. Don't get embarrassed. We all go to the bathroom. So you got this. If you want, spray it in there. Do your little business. Room still smell good. Okay. All right. We're gonna move to the next one. So, okay. Y'all don't try to come get me. This ain't real. This is for reference only. This is just little money that I use because I make stuff, okay? Oh yes. Follow me. Okay, subscribe to my channel and I will be having, once I'm a little bit under the weather with my wrist right now, but once I start back crafting, which will be very, very soon because I can make easy stuff right now. So I'll be putting it on here, okay? I'll be posting it. But this money right here, this ain't real money, okay? But make sure you get, if you want to, get you some wands. Get like a bunch of wands before you go. And that would be like if you want to tip somebody. Now you can pay your gratuities up front. You can pay those before you even go on your cruise. Prepaid, that's what we always do. We pay ours, but we still like to tip. Tip them and let them know that we appreciate them, because these people, I'm going to get on topic for a minute. these people, they they see about us. You know, they clean our rooms. They call you by name. They make you feel real special. You know, and so with them, they have to get passes and stuff like that in order to get off the boat at destinations or go see their families and stuff like that. So if they like reviews and stuff like that, I always make sure I do them. And like with our steward, like I'll be like, hey, do you need anything when we get off the ship? You know, if you do, let me know, because you never know if they got passes to, you know, go do this stuff. So I had one year, he just wanted toiletries, you know, so we got toothpaste, soap, aftershave, you know, we got little stuff to bring back, like a little care package for him. And he was so grateful, you know. But when people, like whoever you come into contact with, whether it's at the bar, at the pool side, dining room, your room, wherever, they have their name tag on. It'll have their name and it'll have where they're from. Just like, okay, Moon from Atlanta, Georgia. So you might say in your, you know, when you do your feedback, Moon from Atlanta, Georgia. She was very, very nice to me. Oh, I love this woman. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so cute. You know what I'm saying? You know, fix it up. But you do that because, you know, some of them might have the same name. You know, these people are from all around the world. So make sure you give feedback, and it really does help them with, you know, either going to see their families or being able to get off the ship, you know, and get stuff like that. I really appreciate all the hard work that they do, because, baby, whew, I really do love the cruise. I would love to work. I don't know if I would love to work on it, but I would love to be on it, live on it. You know what I'm saying? But they worked too hard for me. But it's so much fun. Okay? All right. Back to it. All right. So if we have some people who get seasick, or you don't know if you will get seasick or not, I know they do sell these little pills, Dramamine or something like that. You can get them at Walmart, Walgreens, you know, the drugstore, stuff like that. But they have these wristbands. You go to wristband. It's two of them. You put one on each wrist, right? You can. I'm not sure. I'm sure you can probably buy these on Amazon. I'm gonna look it up, but I know, you know, I got these on the ship. But and so the little white dot, little white thing that's on there, you put it. Make sure it's there. Put it on both of your arms, and make sure you put it on before the ship sails, okay? Because once it starts moving on that water and your body already starts to feel it, it's not going to work if you try to put it on afterwards, or if you take the motion pill after you're already in motion. And they have something you can put behind your ear. So that'll work for the people who, you know, got the little motion thing going on. I hate that. I never been seasick, so I don't know. But it's better safe, you know, better safe than sorry. Okay. We got walkie-talkies, okay? So, get you a set of walkie-talkies so that you will be able to stay in contact with you got the little clip on. Like I got those other ones I showed you, I got those off of, on when I was on Royal Caribbean. But these right here, they got the clip on the back. You just clip them. Oh, you be so cute, so cool while you on the ship or whatever. I actually had some people on the ship was like, man, you got walkie-talkies. I'm like, yeah, you know. And they was like, I'm gonna do that on my next cruise. It's really nice to have, because like you might be, you know, y'all might not hang together all the time. Like sometimes I might want to go down and get me something to eat, or just go walk around or something like that. And my husband might be like, hey, I'm gonna take a nap. So this ship is so big, he might not be able to find me. But you got these walkie-talkies, he can just, you know, get it. Babe, where are you? Okay, I'm on Lido deck, or I'm you know, in the atrium or something like that. So those are nice to have for that. They actually actually just fantastic. You know what I'm saying? I think this the greatest thing that I've done since I've been cruising. I've been cruising for a long, long time, okay? But don't forget to get you some batteries for the walkie-talkie, okay? These batteries, I had these last year, like when I went on the cruise. I didn't have to open them, so I still got a pack of batteries for when I go back. But just make sure, you have your batteries in case you use it. My old batteries were still working in there, so I didn't need them, okay? First aid, a little first aid kit. You don't have to have it, but I think it's good to have it. This ain't been opened, and I bought this a couple of years ago, and took it on a cruise. But when I go back, I'm going to take it again, because what if you get a little boo-boo and be like, oh, I got a little boo-boo, I need that. Hurry up and do it. You don't want to go to the infirmary. You can go to the infirmary, but you got to get on the elevator or either take the stairs, it's down at the bottom, and do all of that when you got little band-aids in here, little stuff that you can fix yourself up with and stay with the fun, because you're going to have so much fun on your ship, you're not going to want to stop to do anything, okay? All right, let's move ahead. This is a waterproof fanny pack. All my fanny packers out there. This waterproof fanny pack. So, you want to go to the beach and you want to get in that water and do your thing, you know what I'm saying? So, you put your stuff in here. Seal this thing up really, really good. Oh, it's tight too. Ain't nothing. This thing still got sand in it too from when I was at the beach. But just stuff in there. Put it around your waist. Baby, ain't no water getting in there. Trust me. No water is getting in here. And speaking of something like that, I also have this waterproof pouch for your cell phone. So you can stick your cell phone inside the water pouch. I mean, this pouch right here, waterproof pouch. So you put your cell phone in there, and you can put it to your arm. You can hang it on your, hang it around your neck, or you can put it to your arm. Like just strap it to your arm or whatnot. However you want to do it, it'll show you how you can get them on the ship, but you can get them from Walmart as well. Clip that thing together, and guess what ain't getting in there? Water. And you will still be able to use your phone with, you can touch it, so that's a good thing. Okay, this little hand glove, wash glove, so you can wash. You might not want to use their washcloths. I'm just throwing it out there for things that people might not think about. You know what I'm saying? So you might not want to use the washcloth and stuff that they have on there that somebody done used before. So, I mean, you can take these and just use these and get all fresh and clean, all exfoliated. You know what I'm saying? Hey, good thing to do. Small umbrella, okay? Because I've gone on dozens of cruises that, it'll rain here and there. You know what I'm saying? You know how women is. We like to keep our hair fit. We like to be pretty, so it ain't going to hurt to just take a small umbrella, or you can get you a poncho. That's lighter, easier to pack, whatnot. So get you a poncho or a small umbrella. Make sure you take like a light jacket. Light sweater, light jacket, a shawl. I'm fancy, so I take a shawl every now and then, But it does be cool. To me, it does be cold in the dining room sometimes. Sometimes at night, depending on what time of year you cruise or whatnot, it get a little windy. It might be, you might be a little cool. I would rather have it than not to have it. So, just a little light jacket or whatnot to make sure you be all right. I love music. I don't know who else loves music, but I love music, okay? So, this is my Bluetooth speaker, okay? So, I take this thing everywhere I go. So, you take your Bluetooth speaker, And you can have have your little music playing in your room, in your cabin, or whatnot. You can, when you get ready to when y'all get to wherever your destination is and you want to get off the ship or whatever, you can. I always have mine in my backpack and I be listening to my music while I'm gone. And everybody be like, okay. So you can do that. Speaking of the Bluetooth speaker, now when the music like that you have on your phone or either on your iPad, if you take it, whatever you have your music on, you're gonna want to download your music before you leave, like while you're at home. Like, matter of fact, do it right now while you with me. I'm gonna wait. Okay, download your music, because you're gonna once you get on the ship, and you get into those international waters, you're not gonna be able to play it if it's like with Wi-Fi or something like that. I don't care what kind of Wi-Fi they got on that boat. It ain't happening. It's not gonna happen. And then when you first get on, if you think, oh, I need to download my music right quick, it's so many people. It's thousands of people on this ship, so the Wi-Fi might be kind of choppy. It might not work. It might not let you download your music. So you might want to go ahead and just download your music first, before you leave home. And then that way, when you get ready to play your music through your Bluetooth speaker, you already have it downloaded, and you can just Bluetooth it to there. And hey, that'd be nice. I love that. Oh, I forgot. I hadn't tell you about shower cap. Shower cap. So you can get in there, and you can get shower shoes too if you want. Hey, the choice is yours. Get your little shower shoes if you want to. Okay. Matter of fact, y'all see these? You see it say moon right there. I made these. Ask me how. Drop a comment. Be like, hey, you make flip flops? I do. Okay. They be like this. I make them from this to this, okay? Put them together, make little flip-flop stuff like that. All right? Okay, we're going to move right along, y'all. Tumblers. You can take tumblers on there. I don't know what happened to my light. Okay, you can take tumbler. I made these too, okay? Ask me how. Drop a comment. So this is a small tumbler. This is a long tumbler. Okay. So yes, I do make tumblers. Okay. I make the little toppers. This is a Christmas one that I made. But anyway, you can take your own tumbler if you choose to. Although Carnival, I'm not gonna just say Carnival. I'm just gonna say the cruise, because they all have their own tumblers and stuff that they have for sale, and you can buy, you get your little drinks and stuff, and some of them have ones you can get refilled on them. Okay, so, and this also is one that I got one time from there, but I got this other one right here to show y'all something. So this one actually has our picture in it, me, my daughter, and my granddaughter. Okay, so if you get this kind, you can print you a picture out, right? Print your picture out the size of this, because you can I can't unscrew it right now because of my hand, but you can, this come apart, you can unscrew this, measure it, make your picture the same size, and bam, you got your picture in your cup. Girl, you better do that, okay? You better do it. I'm not playing. Okay, so I just ran across this. So this lotion, this right here, that be coming from Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret. This size right here, if you're on a plane first, they're gonna keep it. They're gonna keep it and take it home to their family. Okay, so don't take it. That's not gonna go. Okay. Now this little lotion right here, this one will. This little size here, that'll go on the plane. But both of them will go on the ship. Even big lotion will go on the ship. Okay. So, y'all know what these are? These are Ziploc bags. So, the Ziploc bag, I got some little small Ziploc bags. And they still packaged up from last cruise. I didn't use all of them. I took some for me and my guests who I had going with me. So, you be in the dining room, and I'm not a big waster. You know what I'm saying? These people, all of the stuff is paid for, but I mean, you might eat and you might be like, okay, well, I want something sweet. I want some cookies or brownies or whatever, banana, meat, chicken, whatever, fish, whatever you want to put in it, you can put it in there. It's not, I mean, you're not stealing it. You know what I'm saying? It's on your plate. Or you don't even have to get it on your plate. You can just go to the thing and just get it. Everything is paid for. But if you might want to snack on something a little later while the dining room is closed or while like everything's shut down except the pizza joint and you don't want that, you can have your Ziploc bags and you can, have you something and you can have it in your room, to have for a little later, okay? These are silicone straws. I got these silicone straws. These are golden to me because they got them paper straws now. I believe in saving the earth and stuff like that, but I don't want the paper straws, okay? They also have some straws that taste like some candy straws. Those are good. I like those. I like the candy straws. But these straws here, that you can use them, wash them in your cabin or whatnot. But yeah, so make sure you take you some straws unless you're okay with the paper straws. I'm not okay with the paper straws. I'm just going to be up front with you, okay? All right. Surge protector. This. And one with I got this from Amazon. Got the USB-C. You're going to need this. Trust me. They're not going to have enough plugs, especially if you got, your Bluetooth, your whatever you might have. They ain't going to have enough outlets in the room for you, so you might want to grab one of these. They are nice to have, party people, okay? All right. And so while you are out on the beach, I'm saying, my daughter bought me this one year, I think like for my birthday or something like that. It's my little coverall thing with the, it got the hat. It has the sun hat and little wraparound thing you wrap around your bathing suit or whatnot. But yes, the sun is gonna be shining, okay? You're going to a tropical place, so you're gonna need something to block that sun, all right? So, make sure you take you a beach hat or a hat or whatever, to block that sun. That's right, go dog, baby. Go dog, y'all see it. You can just put it up, for the boots on the ground, little concert, or whatever they're going to have on there. They be doing the 80 shows and stuff like that. But anyway, have you a hat, to block that sun so that you will be okay. All right. So I don't know if I have any wine drinkers on here, but each cabin can have two bottles of wine. Okay, this the size. 750. Okay, they can't be no bigger than this. Okay, so each cabin can have 2 bottles. This is this empty. Oh, I made this, y'all. Yeah, I did the little bottle for like Valentine's Day or something like that. Drop a comment, ask me how, and I got you. So yes, so you can have 2 per cabin. I don't care how many people are in your room, but per cabin you can have 2 bottles and you can get them on the ship. So what I do, because we always fly, we'll fly to wherever we're putting from, and then we'll have our cab driver to drop us by the package store. and we'll get our 2 bottles. And then when you get, when you go through, they check to make sure, everything is on the up and up. But you can't have no hard liquor now. It's just wine, like just for fancy people, okay? You know what I'm talking about. So, and if you get the kind that needs a corkscrew or whatever, I recommend buying a corkscrew that's still packaged. You know what I'm saying? And just bring it like that. But they do have some on board. And this is, one of those little things you stick, wine bottle stopper. You could just stick this in there and, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a good, there you go. Boop! Stick it in there and your wine is closed, Still stay fresh, this, that, and the other. Did I show y'all my perfume bottle? I don't think so. So this will get on there. This plain and boat, whatever. So don't take a big bottle of perfume because they're going to keep it if you're going airport. Okay? Cruise, you can have it. But yes, and guess what? Guess who glittered? Guess who glittered their perfume bottle? Who glittered this years ago? Me. That's right. So if you want to know, drop me a thing. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So because I am truly Moon who does it all. Like, it's probably nothing that you can think of that I can't make for you. So but that's for another live, another video or whatnot. But I do make these too. Okay? Okay, dokie. So what I want you guys to do is have a blast. Have a big blast on your cruise, honey. And if you want to know, like, what you need to take to wear or how to look exquisite for, for the dinner, when they be fancy and stuff. Oh, baby, I'm going to do a live for that also. And they have nice times in the dining room. Like, you go there, you could be eating, they got a little music playing, you have a nice little time, you feel real fancy, and then boom, here come the crew. With their little paper towel, with their little napkins and doing little things. So now I'm excited, like I'm going with y'all. But I just want to let people know, because a lot of folks don't know. I was one who didn't know. Like, I went and I didn't know how unprepared I was when I first went. I thought I had everything, but I didn't. But it was my first cruise, so I paid attention, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm coming on another one. Let me see what it is that I need to do. And I was trying each time I go, I try to figure out what's gonna make my trip easier, what's gonna be easier for me. I even order like my water, soft drink, stuff like that, because they're not gonna have, they got juices, like the juice, the tea, stuff like that. But like soft drinks, they do have a package where you can buy those, this, that, and the other. But we're not soft drinkers like that. But I do like ginger ale sometimes. So what I do is I go online before I go. I always do it. Get my water. I buy the pack of water and the ginger ale, and I will have that. They will deliver it to my cabin, and by the time I get on the ship, it's already there. So I didn't have to go to the store and try to lug no drinks in, all heavy and stuff like that. I already got them there waiting on me. Don't have to lug no water in. I don't know about all the cruises, but I know Carnival don't even let you bring bottled water on board anymore. They say you can bring it if it's in a can. I'm gonna have to research that one to see what some canned water at. But anyway, what else can I tell y'all? Like I say, just whatever you can think of, whatever I can help you with, just let me know. And for those sweet guests who have like myself, who have priority everything, and then they will, like I said, they handle your luggage, your laundry, stuff like that. And also, with being once you become a gold member, I did not know this either. You get these buttons each time on each cruise. You go to Pixel, where they do the pictures at. You go there and you tell them, hey, I'm a gold member or whatever member I am, and you get your pin. So you'll have your pins on your lanyard or wherever, and you can wear them on your shirt, however you want to do them, but you collect them and you're entitled to get them each cruise that you be on. Okay? This is my very first live on YouTube, and I just want to be a help however I can. And if you guys see anything that that I didn't mention or anything else that you would want to know, just like I say, just drop me a comment, okay? And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, okay? And let people know about me, and I will see you guys soon. God bless. Love you guys.